Alright, everybody. This is Austin at the Best I Can Afford Antiques channel. I tried to make sort of an unboxing video because I just got some lots at an auction here. I won 18 lots. So, the unboxing video is taking about a half an hour just to unwrap the paper on stuff. So, what I did was unwrap the paper on everything, and I figured we'd start with our largest item. I paid $15 for that bright young lady there. A beautiful oil painting of a beach with a lighthouse and seagulls and a young lady. It appears to be signed. I haven't investigated that at all. But yeah, a $15 oil painting in a beautiful gold frame. I mean, I'm sure I didn't go wrong on that. I'm sure there's profit involved in that. Please excuse everything stacked up around the room right now, if you see it. I got this box of 45s for $25. Now you figure there might be one record in there that's worth $50. And, you know, who knows, the rest might be junk. But there might be several in there that are worth $50. So I rolled the dice on that. I got a Varney electric train set. The box is a little rough, but it appears to have everybody inside of it in their original box here. Got some track in the original packing. And yeah, just a bunch of train cars. I mean, I didn't even count them. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 train cars plus the engine. Engines sell all day for like $40, $50. So, I mean, that's more than that. So then we bought some other stuff. Now I wanted to focus on tiny stuff because I like, I like vintage stuff too. I'm not always just about cloisonne. You know, there's nothing wrong with liking a little glass snake. Some of my friends here are into art glass, and I thought they'd think this was kind of cool. There was only one little blurb of a picture of it, sitting like 20 feet back with a lot of other items and stuff. But yeah, I went ahead and bought that little lot there. And let me show you around here a little bit. So a glass box that's engraved and mirrored on the bottom. It looks like it could be Victorian, but I don't know. It doesn't look brand new at the very least. Some pewter or steel salt and pepper shakers, I'm not sure which. Ooh, these little hand beaten ones over here are pretty neat. Hand hammered. Some little Japanese donkeys. I got a bunch of donkeys. Wait until you see the amount of donkeys. These donkeys are totally worth looking at. You see all the solid gold on these little donkeys? Isn't that cool? Aren't they like super neat little decorated fellas? And there's two of them. One's got his ears forward and one's got his ears back. Neat guys. Oh, I have to make sure that my camera is not dirty. Hold on. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's just say that was professional. So we got this little Moby Dick, little white whale. Look at this stone-carved frog and how cool he is. And I mean, he weighs like 2-3 pounds just on his own. Is that not a character? I mean, that might be a real thing. I'm not sure. I mean, it could easily be a 20th century reproduction of anything in the world, but look at this little jade frog here. I'm pretty sure he's got, real striations of a mineral in his little right butt cheek there. And actually, this is such a fine thing. You can kind of see through little portions of him, I think. Maybe it was just an optical illusion that I had earlier. I apologize if that's the case. I don't know, though. He's super pale, super neat looking. I thought maybe he was like a real jade piece. I'm gonna give him a possibility on that because I don't know enough to say that he's not. But yeah, I got a bunch of frogs. Got a little wolf. Some of these are so tiny. Listen, I paid $245. You already saw the train set. That has sold for $140, or at least one like it has sold for $140 in the last 2 months, 2 times. So that's $140. This oil painting, I don't know. I might put that up for $100. Is that too much? Tell me if that's too much. Would that scare you guys away from it? I'll take votes. Seriously, like I'd love to hear like. Wouldn't it be neat if you could have the public's input before you put an ad up? Yeah, I know. How good is he? So listen. So let's say I only get like $50 out of that. That's fine. I could live with it. You know, I'm not gonna croak. But so there's like maybe 190 between that and the train set, right? So I would have to get another $45 out of these items on the table to make my money back. And I'm just going to show you what's all on the table. We've got this little Greek pitcher. I paid $1 for that. Otherwise I wouldn't have bought it. I don't think it's an antique, but I do think it's pretty. I respect it. Whoever made it, even if it's modern, it's kind of nice. It's not entirely cheesy pie. It's still like a bit of a work of art. The white rabbit. Another white rabbit. Little tiny birds. A little stone somebody. A little wooden bird. Look at this gorgeous little fox. I think he might just be resin, but he's got some sort of maybe like glass for his face. And he's pretty incredible. Like, I'm a big fan of that already. It's actually got a little mark on the foot there. If anybody knows that as far as resin animals, I'm going to give you a good look at him because he is super neat looking. There's a weird mark over here. Hoffman. It'll do it eventually, but it's also in Chinese, I believe. But I think that's a real Jade Ram with his like head turned backwards. Isn't that pretty wild? Let's keep going. Little handsome teddy bear. I really think that's good looking. I don't know if it's a real company or what, but I think that's a really stellar little teddy. Handsome little donkers. Black cat over here. Isn't he a creep? As creepy as any black cat I've ever met. Really, black cats are one of my favorite things in the whole world. It's not like a stereotyping thing. I used to have one. He was my best friend. This thing, it's like a cookie jar with like a masquerade mask on it. It's by a Japanese company. I forget what. I'm not going to try and pick up the thing when I only have one hand open. Oh, this is a little like wooden lacquered owl. Isn't he cool? Yeah, I know he is. You don't have to tell me. I bought a sewing kit for $2. But you know what? $2. There's like 5 thimbles in here. And like whatever that little blue and white iron is. And then I'm not sure what that thing is either. And then there's like a thread holder that's pretty fancy. I think it's metal. You see that? It's like an engraved metal and it holds thread. There's thread wound around the inside. So I'm going to open that up and see what's all in there. Oh, let me remove some items as I do this. So look at this glass decanter. Oh my god, no! Oh my god, it made it. It made it. I dropped the black cat because I hit him with my arm. I'm going to put him way over here. But he totally survived. I don't know how, but that's amazing. I'd have been so mad just then. You guys would have seen it here first. So look at this glass decanter. It's actually etched glass. Engraved. I don't know. I think it's etched. But yeah, it's I mean, it's a really thin glass. I don't know if it's even vintage, but it did come with 4 tiny little snifters, which, I mean, the little glasses alone I think are super cool. I don't know why I have you so crooked there, I'm sorry. Isn't that neat? 4 of those with this super neat glass decanter. I'll very gently set that back over there. Just a little purple glass vase made in Poland. I mean, I thought it was very attractive, and you see how thick the bottom is, so I mean, it's not a bad piece of glass at all. Little green bird paperweight, little wooden donkey, big blue bird paperweight, and his little matching bub right here. So he's got a baby, and I think that's pretty nice. Little pink bird, little blue and clear bird, little monkey with like wiggling hands and stuff. I don't really know, but is he not pretty awesome? This little glass chicken paperweight. I already told some of you guys, but I think 2 of these have sold within the last little bit for like $70. So there's the rest of the money for this entire auction lot, I would imagine. So I mean, all we have to do is sell like a record. You know, like I think I've done well. You remember the little glass box? Well, there's actually 2 more little glass boxes. Neat little plastic, maybe 20s or 30s little plastic salt and pepper shakers. Oh, there's information on the bottom. Let's see how wrong I was. Dayton, Ohio. I'm going to decline my wife's phone call for 1 minute, and we're just going to wrap up the video by taking a little gander at the rest of this stuff. Little penguin salt and pepper shakers. There's a little donkey and another little donkey on top of these salt and pepper shakers. There's a little like concrete frog. I don't know what that's all about. This is a Japanese plastic donkey, but isn't he like a super handsome little guy? Probably will not get wealthy. Look at this little sasspot right here. He's ready to kick someone behind him in the face, you little mean ass. Because he's a donkey. Did you guys see this frog? Did you see the frog? Yeah, you're dang right. Yeah, I got some neat stuff, didn't I? Little cutesy tootsy stuff. Little Dorbs guys. Look at him. I know. I bought the best little stuff I possibly could have. Look at this little stone quacker. God, and you know, really, I'm going to have to find out more about this frog, because gee willikers, mister. Isn't he a thing? And you know, like I said, he might be modern. That's fine. I could live with that. I don't really see any tool marks. I don't see much anything to indicate what's going on there. Yeah. Isn't that a handsome thing? I don't know. I mean, that is a heavy little critter. And his face. They call me Mr. Face. So yeah, what do you guys think? Did I get anything good? I paid $1 for this weird Japanese cookie jar thing. Yeah, I don't know, man. I paid like $11 for the little lots of items and stuff. Like I said, I didn't put much money into this, really. $245 is what this ended up costing me in the long run. And don't forget, I got that train set. I got this whole box of 45s. I got an oil painting. I got all these little figurines and stuff. I got this sewing kit with like several thimbles. Thimbles are worth money on their own. I don't know if you knew that or not, but yeah. I mean, if the quality of my red decanter and little glass sets are anything comparable, I see those red decanters and stuff selling for like $125. Now, I don't know if they actually get that much money or not, but yeah, we'll see. We will see. You guys want to buy any of this stuff? You let me know if you saw anything in this video that you're like desperate for. I don't think I can sell this big green frog yet. I think I have to find out more about him. He's kind of old and dusty and made out of stone, so I really think I'm going to have to check out him and the 2 jade pieces that I think are jade anyway. And, yeah, I don't know. Otherwise, I'm just going to... Hey, those penguins are Willie and Millie, the salt shaker penguins. So I bet those are like cartoon characters that we could date them by. Maybe something like that. Yeah. Look at how delicate the glass on this little swan or whatever is. I mean, it's really so thin. I'm being so ginger. Oh, what do you guys think? Did I get anything that's not junk? Did I do all right? Did I do bad? Did I do good? This is awesome. The Best I Can Afford Antiques channel. Like, share, comment, subscribe. We'll come back and talk about all this stuff. I'll put it up for sale. We'll see how much money we get for it. You know, we'll just see what happens. I'm super excited. I've never done anything like this before. I'm going to start selling stuff online. I'm going to see if I can make money doing it. If not, I'll just go back to being a mechanic. No big deal. You know, it is what it is. I'll work hard the rest of my life. I'll never feel bad about it, because fixing stuff and making things whole again is something I enjoy thoroughly. But I like this quite a bit too. I don't know if I can even make as much money doing this as I made fixing cars, especially if I'm just buying little stuff like this. But I think this was a correct step, because, you know, I've got some things that are like, you know, I probably wouldn't sell for less than like $1,400, like my Sylvester Standard painting. Like, that's worth a bunch of money. It sells for a bunch of money when it comes up. And, you know, like, stuff like that I'd probably never come down on, but stuff like this, you know, I mean, if it's a friend, I mean, I assume $5 or $10 is going to get it into your hand. Oh, goodness. Make sure he doesn't fall on anybody's glass tonight while I'm outside of the room. And I'm going to go and call my wife back because I forgot to mute my ringer for this video. So I'm glad you guys got to meet her finally. Alright, this is awesome. The Best I Can Afford Antiques channel. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for talking to me. Thanks for all this stuff. I really appreciate you. Have a good night.